kid as soon as we have it. Okay, so you're Michael, right? Yeah.
Hey, take some pictures with my phone, please.
Okay. That's fine. You gonna leave her sitting here by herself? Yeah, put extra chairs there for moms and dads and folks, so.
We don't do this every day.
But we can't leave her. We can't leave her there by herself if you'd like. So. No, we always invite parents to sit with her. So.
Oh, Southwestern College. In Winfield, Kansas.
Did you get Coach Zier? All right. Dad knows how to cheese. Make you famous.
You're gonna make me famous.
Yeah, it can happen. It can happen. I gotta tell you, that was good turnout. You're really good.
Are you sure? Take a big deep breath. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're very excited to have a college signing today. And these are a very special event for our students, for our student athletes in this case. It's a big day. I know Jordan's a little nervous about it, but I know he's super excited. I want to thank everybody for coming out. It looks like a great group of people that came out to support her, students and teachers and faculty, parents. Also have a couple people from the media here today. So I want to also thank Ms. Cardenas for helping set up the room, making this very special for Jordyn today. So we'll go ahead and get started for what Jordyn's going to be doing. So Jordyn is been a golfer for Prairie View High School. It's hard to believe it's her 4th year. I can't believe she's a senior. For those of you that are not seniors, that are freshmen, sophomores, juniors, 4 years goes awfully quick. And I can remember when Jordyn came in and started here at Prairie View, and it's been a very quick 4 years. So it's spring semester now. So those of you that are seniors, you will realize really how quickly it goes this next few months, because we'll get to spring break, and then it's a quick dash to the finish for graduation. So some things on Jordyn. Parents with her today are John and Jamie Wilkins. She will be attending Southwestern College. It's in Winfield, Kansas. Her college head coach was able to be here with us today, and his name is Brad Sexton. We'll hear a little bit from him in a little bit. Some personal highlights, awards for Jordyn. Freshman Golfer of the Year, First Team All-Conference 2010, Captain 2011, First Team All-Conference 2011, owns the longest drive, won a Gold Crown tournament, also won the Thunderhawk Award in 2011. She started golfing at the age of 7, competitive golfing at the age of 14, correct? Sophomore year would have qualified for state, but picked up the golf ball. We'll have to hear a little more. It was a good learning lesson, I'm sure. Golf helps her stay grounded and is a great stress reliever. She wants to thank her parents, grandparents for all their support, and obviously everybody that's here today to support her. So I'd like to congratulate Jordyn on this opportunity to further her education, continue playing golf. We should give her a round of applause at this time. so this is that time you get to share a little bit about your college, why you chose to go that route, and then we'll hear a little bit from your coaches here at Prairie View, and also from your new head coach.
So the main reason why I pretty much chose Southwestern College, I mean, I had about 3 other colleges looking at me, but the reason why I chose Southwestern is just because their golf program is absolutely tremendous. I mean, they offer so much, and it just seemed like something that I really wanted to be a part of. And the campus is beautiful. I mean, they have such cool traditions. Like they have a big mound full of rocks that every year in the beginning of the year they just toss in rocks, and everybody will decorate their rocks and everything. It's just a tradition that's been going on ever since the school started. And just like little things like that kind of make me feel a little bit like I'm going to be a part of the college. Like I'm going to be actually like involved with their traditions and that kind of stuff. And as for the whole picking up in that situation, what happened is that I was playing a hole and I was struggling so bad, and it was probably the worst hole I've ever played in my life, and I was so frustrated. So I was like, okay, you know what, whatever, I'm picking it up. And so I picked it up, and they told me that I was disqualified because I had picked up, and if I would have not picked up, I would have gone to state for it. And so it was just a big kind of emotional learning lesson to not pick up ever again. And picking up, for those who don't know, is just picking up the ball and just saying I'm done with the hole and stuff. So usually when you do that, especially in regionals, you get disqualified automatically in any other bigger tournaments and stuff. So that was just something that I will never do again. But.
And for the rest of us that don't golf very well, it just keeps you from getting really pissed off at you. You got to pick up.
Yeah. And I mean, I love the game of golf, and Pollock has been, obviously there and has pushed me through and stuff. And Dan, my swing coach, is here, and he's helped me obviously create the swing that I have now that helps me, score as good as I do. But I don't know what I would do without my golf team. I mean, the golf team as a whole is just amazing to be around, and they're like a family to me. And yeah, I love them. I love everybody.
Very good. How about if we hear from coaches, Coach Pollock?
Yeah, I'd love to. Let me stand here, go up there.
Come up here.
All right, the hot seat, I love it. All right, I have notes here, but they were just so I wouldn't forget stuff. First of all, I had Jordyn when she was just a freshman, and she was kind of recruited from softball. So I was so happy. She was like a diamond in the rough, and we have all sorts of levels of athletes, and Jordyn was truly an athlete when she came in, and so she advanced really, really quickly. She exemplifies of what you want in somebody that's on your team. She loves a team. Right away, we had our first golf tournament for a fundraiser, and she was not just herself. It takes a village to raise children. We all know that. And Mom and Dad and Grandpa came out, and they're like, yeah, we'll do the beverage cart. And it was a really great first-year tournament. It was freezing cold, but we had a lot of people out there, and I don't know why we didn't continue it, but that was one of those things. And Jordyn has really come through all sorts of odds. She's worked really hard, and even when things weren't going really well for her, she really focused on the team. And she's like, well, I want it to be the best team. And she went and she helped get us uniforms, talking to Mom, Dad, Grandpa. And that's really the sign of a team player. It's not always things going well for you. If they're not, I'm going to focus on what to do best for the team. And she would continually help all the new people that came through our team. And we have the largest girls golf team in our league. So that's because she sells golf. She sells it better than I do. It's a great game, you should come out. So actually, I think I've grown a ton from just knowing Jordyn, and she's made me love the game. I loved it before, but now I'm passionate about it. And it's kind of cool to see young people love the game that I love. So thank you. All right, give her a hand. She's just a wonderful.
Coach, anything you would like to share?
I haven't prepared anything. No, I mean, just kind of following, where previous coach said, you know, Jordyn's just an amazing kid. You know, I've had her for several years now, and she's always been one of my favorites. She always comes in willing to learn, willing to train really hard, and you know, and that's going to help her moving forward. So, you know, Southwestern's definitely lucky to have her. So,
Coach Sexton, anything you'd like to share about Jordyn?
Yeah, we're excited. We're excited this year. You know, this is actually our first signing in Denver. I've been here a couple times recruiting. This is our first signing from Denver, so we're real excited. We've got a young team. I think you've met pretty much everybody on the team, and they've already really embraced her. And it's just kind of the way Southwestern is, like Jordyn was saying. It's a pretty neat place. You know, it's a lot bigger than just one person. All the alumni. You know, I've already talked to several people, of course, when I found out Jordyn was signing that have played before, so they're excited. And, you know, we're just looking forward to it.
Excellent. Before we open the floor to questions, I think we should do the actual signing display. So everybody's got their cameras, video cameras. We'll have more opportunities for photos at the end as well. So.
Jordyn.
Get a new pin with every signature like your brother?
She did sign her own name, right? Make sure about these things.
Okay, let's give her a big round of applause. Take a little stress off now?
Yes.
Okay, remember to breathe. Breathing's
Yes.
always a good thing. Before we open the floor to questions, I would be remiss if I didn't introduce our principal, Ana Mendoza, and see if she has anything she'd like to say about you.
I'm wearing my Bronco blue. I should have worn my burgundy black. But I want to just congratulate Jordyn and your wonderful family, and mom and dad, and everything for all your hard work. I haven't had the pleasure of getting to know you because I'm coming in and you're leaving me, but I've heard wonderful things about you. I've seen you around, and I know what kind of student you are, and you're exactly what we look for or what I think of when I think of the all-around student and all-around athlete and what a Thunderhawk really represents, and you made us very proud. And Mom, I know your mom more, I think more than I know you. I've talked to her more than I've talked to you, but
On good terms.
So, congratulations to both of you, and continue to make us proud. And if I get to ask the first question, since
Sure.
you're going to have questions, what would you say has made you so successful in high school, and what is really so that share with your friends that are still going to stay behind, or they're going forward in other areas? What's the key?
Honestly, I think you have to kind of look at the bad things that have happened to you to make you a better person. If you can see that you've gone through struggles, and if you can see that you've, obviously somehow gotten over them, I think that makes you a better person. And honestly, I think it kind of makes you more able to kind of succeed in the things that you do. I know I've had some, rough spots here at Prairie View, but I think looking past them and knowing that, this isn't the end, this is just high school, I'm going to be moving forward, I'm going to be having a life after this, so it's just high school, it's more of a learning experience and just, education. It's nothing personal, it's nothing too big, it's just, you're just here to learn. So that's kind of how I began to see things.
Good luck again, and stay in touch, and I'm sure we're going to be hearing continue to hear wonderful things about you. I see you on ESPN.
Me too.
Other questions? Anybody have questions?
How long have you been playing golf and why golf? Explain to some of us that might think it's boring or...
Well, I got a few things to say about that. Well, I've been playing golf for a very long, since I was 7. Competitive golf, not until high school, because, competitive golf is more, playing by the rules and playing, obviously learning the rules and stuff. So, just for fun, ever since I was 7. But the reason why I chose golf, and I used to play softball, but the reason why I chose golf is because I knew that I had more potential in it. I knew I was good at it, and I knew I could succeed in it and kind of make it better. But also, I think the main point of it was golf is more than kind of just a sport to me. It kind of relates a lot to life itself. If you have a bad shot on a hole and you keep that in your mind, oh, I have a bad shot, it's kind of like in life, if you keep dwelling on something, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. Same thing in golf. And so I really can connect golf in real life, and I think, I don't know, I'm very philosophical type person. I just kind of have to relate things and kind of be really literal with things, and so I just find golf really relatable to me, and it makes me a better person and stronger mentally, so I love it.
Favorite golf, funniest golf memory?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, everybody kind of knows golf as this really simple, not dangerous sport, right? There's been a couple instances, I'll tell you a few. I was in the gym, and I just happened to have the heaviest club in my hand, and I was swinging it around, like little kids do when they're just having fun, and it kind of slipped a little bit, and it bonked me in the back of the head, and I was like, oh, thank God nobody saw that. So I kind of get in the car, and I have this really big headache, and I'm like, oh, this isn't good. I ended up going to the hospital, having a minor concussion, and it triggered migraines, so I have migraines ever since, so just a big kind of whoops. And then there was another time when I was in a sand trap, and the lips of the sand trap, kind of like the edges of the sand trap, can be pretty tall. So I hit the ball out of the sand, and it hit the lip, and it came back and hit me in the head. So it's kind of a dangerous sport. So but those are just kind of some funny, embarrassing, get over them type moments. So yeah.
Other questions? If you've never played golf, you might not truly understand that those things happen. More often than you would want, unfortunately. So, other questions?
What other schools were interested in you?
Bethany College in Kansas, Sterling College in Kansas, and Hastings College in Nebraska.
And why was this one so much better than the other ones?
Well, I really like the golf program, and their psychology program is really well, and I talked to the professor there, and I really liked the professor, and so the golf program really stood out to me, and just kind of the comfort of, just being there, kind of standing there, I kind of got this feeling that it was going to be like a home, like a just family type feel.
Can you tell everyone what the enrollment number is?
Oh, yeah, so for my college that I'm going to be going to a college that's only has 650 kids living on campus. So that's way smaller than here. It's about twice the size of our senior class, I think. So it's going to be a really big change, but yeah.
So your study is psychology?
Psychology, and I'm going to do physical education as well, so I can be a sports psychologist.
Mm-hmm. How is it to leave home?
I know for a fact it's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough, but technology nowadays will probably help, keeping in touch and just seeing their faces and stuff. But I know I'll be looking forward to coming back. And like I said, that this college will be like a family feel, so I feel like I'll be able to kind of be a little bit more at ease at this college.
you have any goals in mind for your college career yet?
Well, just playing well, I guess. Just
We
shooting.
can talk about that.
Other questions? All right, well, we'll give Jordyn another round of applause, then we'll go. And then we have time for lots of photos with friends and family and coaches and teachers if you would like it. And then there's also taking them back. So again, congratulations. We're very proud of you.